Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini. Welcome to Inner Dreams and welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're taking time to tune in to see what Spirit is bringing through for you. And Spirit has been bringing messages through for about the past 24 hours. So I'm really looking forward to sharing these messages with you. Anything that has already come through, I will be sharing it at any point in the reading. That's how messages come back to me. Right now I'm going to take a moment to anoint the energy with divine frequencies, divine love, peace, peace, a continuous flow of infinite blessings. It never ends, it never stops. You just keep manifesting the things that are right for you, the people that are right for you, the situations and opportunities that are right for you. That's what you manifest, and that is what you attract. Ashe. Thank you, Divine, for blessing this reading. Okay, so I can already tell you that, okay, these were left on the table. Karma is something that comes through my readings quite often. This that is going to be revealed to you, confirmed for you, you may already have a very strong awareness of what's going on. If you're drawn to this message, I already know that Spirit communicates with you all the time. So this is a part of the messages that you're receiving from Spirit to confirm for you that divine justice is here for a person who has opposed you energetically, a person who has infiltrated your world, but that you have learned to alchemize negative energy because of this experience. Nine of Swords, someone is in suffering at this time. This is your opponent. They're in Eight of Swords energy. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to feel. But they are in a constant state of fear. And what Divine has been bringing through is that there is fear that they're always feeling. They're always worried. They're always upset. They're always angry at someone. And this has poisoned their life. Their fear is the reason why they've been trying to attack you. But now they must come face to face with the result of their fear. They must come face to face with the impact that their energy over a long period of time, this has been going on for a long time with this person. They must come to terms with how they have poisoned their home, their marriage if they are married, or their partnership if they're partnered with someone, their children. Their legacy has been tarnished because of the ridiculousness and nonsense and mayhem that they have tried to spread to so many people, and you were one of them. This person is in a total state of conflict, and they have identified with the frequency of the Queen of Swords. They're mean. They're rude. They cut people down with their words. Let me flip some more because those were just at the bottom of the deck and remained on the table. This is what fills their world at this time. This is your op right now. They are feeling the Three of Swords that they tried so hard for so long to cause for you. They are in a complete and total state of Three of Swords. I feel like there's also a layer of denial here because this is a day of reckoning. This is a time of reckoning for this person. They don't want to admit to what they've done. They don't want to see who they truly are because it's too painful. It hurts too much. I feel that this energy has infiltrated their marriage if they are married or partnered. Their person is completely checked out. Four of Swords. They're like, I can't anymore. There's a song that came on my echo as I was preparing for this reading. It's by A Boogie with the Hoodie, and it's called Still Think About You. Now you would think Still Think About You, oh, so sweet, so loving, oh. Your op has created such a divide between them and a person that loved them at one time that there's no coming back from this pain. It's all Three of Swords. That song that came through, it's about a person, it's a guy singing, and he says he wishes he never even met this person. He wishes that he never told them that he loved her. Okay? Now I'm using pronouns here, her, he, but it doesn't have to do with gender. This is about energy. So with your op, whether they're male or female, I feel like for a lot of you, your main op has been female. I just feel that. This feels like a very toxic, karmic, feminine energy. A very poor representation of divine feminine. Because this person has not been in their divine north node, true purpose, path. Okay? They've been completely doing all the nonsense. And that's exactly the lyrics in that song. That's exactly how this person's at one time divine partner feels about them now. They are completely heartbroken, but they're kind of over it with the heartache. They're like, I just can't anymore. This person, your ops person, has lost complete and total interest in them. Now it's just about managing. They might be managing for financial reasons. Maybe they don't want to split from your ops negative energy because there's too much money invested. Or maybe they're afraid of what their family members would think. This person may... Okay, so this divine masculine energy that's in your ops life, they have a very close connection with spirit, naturally. So when I say that this was a divine gift, a divine masculine gift, is true. You could be this divine masculine energy. You may be watching and there was a karmic feminine energy in your life. Or you may be a feminine energy yourself and you have experienced the negative vibes, the attacks from a karmic toxic feminine energy. But either way, this is what it's coming through. It's coming through. I feel like what this op brought you was like decisions that you had to make in order to avoid Five of Pentacles. They may have tried to put you in a position where your home was feeling shaky. There was a whole lot of drama that you experienced because of this karmic, feminine, toxic ass being. And for a while you just felt like you were juggling, just going through the motions. Well, that's exactly what's happening in your ops world, because their person can't stand them anymore. Your energy comes through as the Empress, and Divine says to keep going with your creative endeavors, keep going with your plans for abundance. There are actionable steps that you can take towards your abundance at this time. And this is something that at one time you thought you couldn't do because of this karmic feminine energy. But you are a beautiful representation. If you identify with feminine energy, or if you identify as a male, this is your divine feminine nurturance and abundance coming through. You have Empress energy. This is what you radiate. This is where you vibe. You bring forth life into the world. This person that has been coming against you is all about death. It's all about death. I'm getting Pluto. There might be a Scorpio involved. This karmic feminine energy could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but could be. They might have significant Scorpio energy in their chart. But this person brought a feeling of death to you all the time. To what you wanted to do, to who you were becoming. Because you were becoming your beautiful self. It's like your potential was unfolding. You were cracking the code to what it takes for you to be happy. And in the pursuit of happiness, while you were just minding your business, building yourself up, nurturing yourself, tending to yourself, healing yourself, this karmic being came along and attempted to stop you, to halt your progress. That's what they wanted to do, but they can't, because you are the Empress. You have Empress energy within you. And if it doesn't matter, gender, whatever, this is Empress energy, okay? It's abundant, it's beautiful, it's creative. And this is something that keeps coming through. You're a really great parent. You are an amazing parent. And that may be something that you've doubted. This came through in another reading. It's for real, for real. You're a great parent. Okay? Don't let anybody put you on a string, like have you like a puppet on a string. Don't let anybody do that to you. That's what this op did, trying to make you think that you weren't a good parent, trying to make you think that you weren't a good partner in your connection, or a good spouse, a good wife, a good husband. They were trying to get in your head. And the thing is that the very things that they criticized you about, if they criticized you about your parenting, they wish that they were a parent like you. They see the connection that you have with your child. And they're like, instead of then turning and becoming a better parent, they tried to make you think that you weren't a good parent. It's like they just wanted to subtract from your life. They wanted to take away from your life instead of just adding to their own. But that's why they're paying the price now. Because they have taken away from other people so much and for so long, the divine has said, enough. There was a switch that happened. You can call it a shift. I see it as an energetic swap. And this is due to mirror magic that they were trying to do on you. They wanted to know everything about your life. They wanted to know everything about your world because their goal was to have you like a puppet on a string. This entity, I'm going to call them what they are, this entity, this demon, this demonic being, was trying to suck you dry in order to feed themselves, instead of doing that through true nurturance and true connection with the people in their own home. They haven't been building up their relationships. They've been tearing them down. Just like they've been trying to tear you down, they've been tearing down the relationships in their own world. And now they got to pay up. Because you can't take away from people for that long and the universe don't see it. Come on now. Their time is up. And there could be a very strong endeavor within them now to hide this, to cover it up. But all of the power that they had, that's a thing of the past. Because what Divine is saying is that if they want to continue with their bullshit, they can, but the price will be so heavy. Shit getting pricey now. That they won't be able to save face. They won't be able to keep up with the facade. Everything is tearing down for this person now. And the sad thing is that they had a really good opportunity to nurture their love. This person was blessed with a divine partner, but they fucked it up. They fucked it up. And that's why they were trying to mess with your blessings, is because they didn't know what to do with their own. And instead of figuring it out, instead of talking it out, instead of crying it out, they came to you with some bullshit. Divine has put a stop to it. Divine has put a stop to this nonsense. And you know what? There's something very significant that happened with the past 2 full moons, okay? No matter when you're watching this, this is still relevant, okay? But in December of 2024, we had a full moon in Gemini. Around this time, there was very negative energy being sent to you by this by this person who is suffering at this time. They were working their hardest to send negative energy to you with that full moon in Gemini. With the full moon in Cancer in January, there was a flip. That's from that Gemini energy. Everything that they were trying to send to you, it was like twin energy, looking yourself in the mirror. It was coming right back at them. And they were trying to do mirror magic on you because they wanted what you have. They wanted to be you. They wanted to be your twin. Gemini energy. There might be a Gemini involved in here. They wanted to be you. And they couldn't take it anymore. For some of you, this is a person who was also trying to get help from a third party, from multiple people. But I see specifically a spiritual practitioner. That spiritual practitioner that this person, your op, hired to work on their behalf, they are now on your side. Comfort zone. This person is in their south node. They don't know their left from their right. And they have lost it all in the process of trying to put you to a stop. Trying to put you in a position where you could no longer move forward. Trying to make you a puppet on a string. They can't do it anymore because they've been living in their comfort zone for too long. Divine says enough. Enough. This person is guarded. And as far as their movement forward, it's like fall, right? Fall is what comes before winter. In winter, everything dies. It's cold, right? They're in autumn at this point in time. It's all being revealed. People around them have seen the truth. This person has suffered a great deal of rejection and loss in childhood, but now they've created this same energy around them in their own home, in their relationship. Rejection, rejection, rejection. And it's something that they can't handle. You or someone that you love may have rejected this person, this op, and they couldn't handle it. This is a third party. This is an external party. This is somebody that has really no relevance to you anymore. They're focused on the past. They have a lack mindset. They're becoming detached and cold. This is a part of that denial that I was talking about. They don't want to see the error of their ways. They don't want to blame anything that they're going through right now on the fact that they have been messing up over and over again. And now it's time to pay up. They've been taking and taking and taking far too much. Someone has had an epiphany, a breakthrough. They see the truth. They see the light. And they see the hold that this person had on a situation at one time. They don't have it anymore because nobody's buying their bullshit anymore. Everybody sees enough truth about this person, about this demonic being that's been stirring up so much trouble. Everybody sees enough truth about them to know who they really are. Some see more. Some see more detail. Some people understand now the back end of every story that they've heard about you from this person because this person sent out a smear campaign. But now there's someone who is smearing their name, someone who is cursing their name, and it's the person who swore to love them. It's the person that they have been trying so hard to manifest love with, but they couldn't do it. Because everything that they've done has been from a place of evil, from ego, from hatred. Yeah, there's massive confusion in this person's home. This is the same energy that they were trying to bring to you. They were trying to curse you with. You know, I was talking about the full moons, okay? Because that's what really supported this swap of energy, where this person was in a position of control for a while. They felt like they were running shit, you know what I mean? Because they weren't experiencing the consequences yet. They were still able to lie. They were still able to maneuver and manipulate and get this person who swore to love them. They were still able to get their partner to do what they wanted them to do. But now their partner is tired. They're tired of putting on the mask right along with this narcissist. They're tired. They don't want to wear the mask anymore. And I feel like this person, their lover, has had a really tough time. They want to be in the present. Their lover wants to be in a place of gratitude and abundance. And you know what the funny thing is? That's where you are. Your ops lover might have their eyes on you. And I don't mean that to like tempt you in any way, but just to let you know how bomb you are, how fire you are, how amazing you are. You're all of those great things because you've stayed the course and you have maintained your strength and your dignity no matter what this person has thrown at you. Also, something that was coming through when I was in meditation was that there might be a thought in your mind of like something that you did from your past, in your past, where if you're on a path of creativity, at which I know you are, you're expressing your creative energy, you're healing yourself. And so on this path, if you ever get a thought like, but I used to do that, what if somebody brings that up? What if somebody makes that an issue? Your op may have done that. Or an op. It doesn't have to be this op that was coming through, but somebody else may have thrown something at you like, you know, like say for example, if you're really healing now, oh, you think you're so spiritual, but weren't you out there doing this? Or didn't you used to be doing that? Who cares? Everybody has a story. And the beautiful thing is that your story becomes your testimony. It becomes your evidence of the alchemy that you have performed in your life, in your world, to take what didn't work and transmute it into something that does work for you. Something that enriches your life. Something that makes you happier, more successful, more abundant, more at peace. There's something that someone else might have been holding over your head, some information about or awareness, something they know about that you used to do in your past that you might feel a little shame about, but Divine says, don't feel any shame about that. There's no need. You don't have to be ashamed of anything that you've done because it was all a part of your path. It was meant to bring you here where you are right now, in this place of healing, in this place of self-love and self-acceptance and self-celebration. Because you acknowledge the beautiful being that you are, that you have become, and that you are becoming. Don't let anybody hold anything over your head, because we don't even want to take a look at the skeletons in their closet, okay? And anything that they would consider a skeleton in your closet, it's not even that. It's a part of your healing journey. And you have taken your negative energy, the things that used to make you upset and feel like you were held in bondage, you have freed yourself. And you free yourself every day, because it's about growth. You grow. You have grown, and you are continuing to grow. This is about summer. This is about sunshine, happiness. You are in a state, a phase right now where you are really learning to embrace your happiness by first and foremost understanding that you deserve to be happy. You deserve that. Yeah, this person that has, and the people around you, because I see multiple ones, they're living in a state of regret, repression. They're still trying to keep it together. They're still like, it's like they're wrapped up in chains. And the people around them are like, I can't do it no more. People have grown so tired of the same bullshit that made you wonder if you were going to be okay. They've grown tired of it too. And this person that caused so much, that wreaked so much havoc in your life, they are now experiencing that same exact havoc, but they don't want to admit it. And that is going to continue their downfall. That is going to make their downward spiral so much worse. Because instead of saying, it's spiraling out of control, I'm frustrated, I'm sad, I'm ready to heal, what do I need to do? What can I do within myself to improve my life, to improve my partnership, to improve my relationship with my children? They're not ready for that. And that is going to be it's the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? It's the beginning of the end for this person. And you may have multiple people in your life that fit this bill. A karmic feminine that has wreaked havoc in so many people's lives and is now experiencing that in their own life. Because you reap what you sow. It's simple. It's simple. What you put out there, you're going to get back. And it's time for them to get it back. What I wanted to say was, with the full moons, the one in December, where this energy was really being directed to you, this evil, that occurred, I believe, on the 15th. Okay? I'll double check, but I believe on the 15th, which 1 and 5 is 6. This person was totally in their lower self energy, trying to send attacks towards you. The full moon in Cancer in January, where things shifted to being like all of the energy started working for your good. Even the ones that this person had conjured up trying to send against you, them demons were like, wait a minute, this person is real cool. Even the demons couldn't harm you. Venus is coming through. This is love energy. This is love energy that is coming to you from so many different beings, even the ones that this op conjured to be against you. Everything is working for your good. You are blessed and highly favored. And so the full moon in Cancer in January occurred on the 13th. That's 1 and 3. That's 4. This full moon was all about your protection. Your protection. Angels, ancestors, spirit allies from far and wide have been protecting you and are. You got a whole entourage. You got a whole clique. This is about your wish fulfillment. The number 9 is coming through. This might be significant in your life. Someone that you know might have 9 in their address, but this is their ending. This is your beginning, your blessing, your wish fulfillment. It has come. Sunshine. That keeps coming through. Sunshine. It's time for you to feel that. It's time for you to experience that. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There may be a person of any one of those signs involved in this op situation, or even in your love life. There might be fire energy between you and your lover. I feel like no matter what your birth chart looks like, or where fire energy is in your birth chart, there is fiery energy between you and a love. And if you have not yet manifested this, this is what you're manifesting. Chemistry. That good love. Real love. Stability, harmony, and flow. This love brings stability, harmony, and flow into your world. This feels like twin flame to me. Things are being brought into balance because karma has had enough. Karma is like, okay, it's time for me to come through. I've seen enough. There's definitely a vibe of just being done. Like, you know, growing up, I used to hear my mom would say, they done plucked my last nerve. It's like when they get to the last nerve that they could get on. And you're at that point, you like, I just can't take it no more. That's where karma is with your op. This person is finding that they're experiencing limitations. They're not able to manipulate people in the same way that they were before. Because quite honestly, their person, the people around them, they're tired of feeling like they're their little bitch. They're tired of it. They're tired of being the puppet on the string. This energy can only last but for so long before people just have had enough. There is a lot of disharmony and triggers that are happening within your ops world. These are the same triggers, the same disharmony, the same conflict that they were trying to bring to you. They can't do it anymore. Their higher self is calling them. This disaster that they're experiencing is all to awaken them. Just like the ish they threw at you helped you to awaken, because you had to survive and you figured out how to do that through your strength, through your connection with the divine, your connection with your ancestors and spirit allies. You used their craziness to make you stronger. What are they going to do with the craziness that they've manifested in their own life? Their higher self is calling them. I'm going to tell you one thing though, I don't see any changes. I'm not feeling changes coming about. I'm not feeling that. Not for this person. Not for this op. Divine is saying that in your love relationship, there is a balance of energies that's happening. And also, you're going to be able to experience new and different things together. There might be some socializing that occurs within your love relationship, or something related to your love relationship. Something social. This might be someone around you that's good people coming into your life. There's luxury that's coming into your world. A feeling of extravagance, a vibe of extravagance. I could definitely see you taking a trip sometime soon, potentially with someone that you love. Okay? It could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. You might be taking this trip with a child. or with a lover, or with both. A lover and a child. Yeah, grand adventures. Look, you're taking a trip. Where are you going? Oh, that's gonna be nice. Yeah. This is gonna nurture like an impulsive. There's a part of your personality that likes impulsivity, but when it's channeled in a healthy way. You may have at one time in your past been impulsive, like with your emotions, but you have harnessed that energy. You've taken time to understand what was leading you to a state of impulsivity and anger, and you have calmed those waters. That's something that you're working on at this time, and you're definitely successful. You're successful with that, and you will continue to be successful with that. I gotta pull a number. Okay, 1212 is at the bottom. You're focused on your goals. Divine says don't let anything, they wanted to update you just to confirm what you're already feeling. I feel like regarding this op whose time is up, it's time for them to suffer the consequences that they have created for themselves. I feel like you already had an inkling of that. You had a feeling about that because you already know this person, and you know that their vibe is so low that there's really nothing else that they can attract towards themselves. You know what they've been doing, and a person can only do things like that are so low vibe but for so long before they have to pay up. But the main reason for bringing all this through is just to let you know that yes, you are in the right. You are on your correct path. You were not supposed to let this person make you a puppet on a string. And if you did for a while, you learned from it, but you cut them strings. You cut them cords. And now you are experiencing the beauty of your independence, your freedom. And you're experiencing the pleasure of owning your thoughts, not having this person's words and the fear of just their craziness infect your brain. They're not doing that anymore. They're not infecting your thoughts anymore. And when they come to you, you're like, oh, gotta go. Bye-bye. Okay, you're not entertaining it anymore. And all of that has made you so much stronger so that you can stay focused on what serves you. You've got 16 as well. I am perceptive. Divine says that the things that you've been picking up on are legit. Okay? The wrong that you've observed is wrong. The righteousness that you have observed is righteous. You are on point. You are perceptive and you are intuitive. What other number or message is coming through for this beautiful being? Thank you, Divine. You got 111. Oh, my favorite. You are creative. You are opening portals to your full potential, to experience the beauty and the satisfaction, the contentment of observing what you've created. You're creating something of beauty, something filled with passion, and something that's truly going to bless not only other people, it's going to bless the collective, but it's also blessing your legacy. And that's something that can never be erased. Your legacy remains forever, okay? It's forever. And you ensure that by leaving something for the people who come after you and after them and after them. Something that is recorded, something that is published, something that is created and put out there. You are strengthening and ensuring the beauty of your legacy by doing that. You are a creator. By nurturing your legacy, you are creating. By creating, you are nurturing your legacy. All right. 9-9, you are courageous. Didn't I say 9-9 before? 9 before? There's something that's come to an end for someone else, but it is your beautiful beginning. You know, it's like the difference between 9 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands and 9 of Cups. You're in the positive. You're in the North Node. You are in your North Node. And there's someone around you or some people around you who are experiencing so much 9 of Swords energy. They are anxious. They're worried. They're perhaps in a state of denial because they don't want to see what's really there. But you're winning. You're courageous. You're winning because of your courage. You're unique. You bring something different to the table, something that the world is ready for. 7-7, you are brave. Courageous and brave sound like the same thing to me. This is for real, for real. 29, you are insightful. Okay? And also you have balanced energy with that 2 in your abundance. You're balanced and abundant. Ashe. Yep, insightful, perceptive, intuitive. That's you. I'm going to close with a crystal spirit card. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. I like the ones that are magnetic, but they always trick me at first because I'm trying to like slide it out. Okay, let's see which crystal is coming to you, beautiful being. Okay, it's something that you might already have. It's something that you might want to connect with in the future. Or it might just be an energy, a frequency that divine is bringing you to connect with. Okay? You could look at the crystal online and connect with it. Okay, so in other words, you don't have to spend money, but if you want to, feel free. All right, petrified wood. So I already know that you are an extremely strong individual. You also have a very strong and powerful connection to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is in a state right now of upheaval because she's tired of dealing with being disrespected and not appreciated. And you may have felt like that in your life, like you were underappreciated. Your greatness was not seen or valued. And so this is Mother Earth coming through to you saying that the script is flipping. Okay, we're flipping the script. Divine is flipping the script. The sadness, the sorrow that you used to feel, that's what other people are feeling right now. The same people that tried to bring you that sadness and sorrow. And what's so important is for you to remain strong, remain brave, remain courageous. Because sometimes even when you see your enemies falling, it doesn't feel good. Sometimes it can feel good, okay, if you're still angry. But I feel like you have reached a place of such deep healing that you really don't want to see anybody suffer. You want to see people do right. You want to see people do right. Because the ops that have surrounded you, you have observed this foolishness go on not only in their life, but in their home and in people around them. And you really don't wish bad on people who have suffered because of this op of yours. Divine is saying that it's time to focus on you. Anybody in the situation that you want to send good energy to, you can do that and then go right on about your business. Because there's no guilt that you need to have. Sometimes you can feel like, but I made it. I'm living good. I'm happy. I'm moving on. But look at this person back here. And you don't need to focus on them because this is their time to have their day of reckoning. Okay? And people involved in this person's life, you know, this situation, this tower that's coming through for them, it may be just the catalyst that they need in order to awaken their gifts. So when you see karma happening for someone else, it doesn't mean that it's all bad, right? It's just what this person needs right now in order to wake the fuck up. And whether they wake up or not, that is their choice. That is on them. But there's no sadness that you need to feel for the people around them that might be suffering as well. If you can help by sending good energy and going on about your business, then, you know, but there's no need to stay stuck with any of those vibrations surrounding that person. Okay? And it can be very devastating, the type of things that are going on with this person, but that's what they chose. That's what they created, and that's what they've chosen for themselves. Okay, so yeah, you've got petrified wood. You're strong, you're courageous, and you identify with the pain that Mother Earth is going through right now, because just as Mother Earth, you have been neglected, you have been abandoned, but you have grown strong like wood because of those negative experiences that you had. You turned it into something else. And you also got pink sapphire. This is the energy of love that is comforting. This is what you're manifesting. I'm going to read this one, and I also love the number. The other number was 43. You might be seeing that, okay? Or 34. Or you may also be seeing 44, 444. Okay, that's 44. Ashe, Spirit. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for these messages. Okay, let's see. That's funny that they're right next to each other too. 43 and 44, because this is an old deck, so they were very well shuffled. 43 and 44. You're surrounded by protection. And you're also surrounded by protection as you collaborate with others. There's nothing that you need to fear regarding your interaction with other people. Somebody's been trying to keep you under their thumb with something that's happened in the past. Don't let them shrink you. Don't let them keep you stuck because you think they've got something on you. You got something on them too. It could go both ways. Could it not? You think they got something on you. You got some stuff on them too. And the thing is, if this is an op, which that energy has been coming through, you've got secrets. You know their secrets that have happened over a long period of time. And it's all starting to become manifest, the things that you predicted were going to happen to this person, because their negativity has finally caught up with them. So you are in a place of power if you want to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? We have our witchy energy. We can do that, right? We can tap into that if we need to in order to protect ourselves. But don't let yourself become small. Don't shrink yourself. Don't let any power that you think that someone might have over you because of their knowledge of something that you did in the past that you may think is questionable or whatever. You've got so much more shit on this person. So much more. They could do so much more damage to their world. So if they want to play, you're already fully loaded. You got everything you would possibly need. But the point is for you to feel courageous and empowered and not let anybody dominate you because of something that happened in the past. Pink sapphire. Okay. Isn't this pretty? I love it. Forgiveness, choosing to heal, acceptance, and letting go. Soothing the heart. Yeah, see, it's so soothing. That pink energy is like, it feels like a friend, but it could also be a lover. Have you heard that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself? I know, we've all heard that, right? Pink sapphire spirit message. Oh, pink sapphire spirit's message to you is not to concern yourself with the law of karma right now. For while your loving heart wants to see justice served for the good of all, in this moment you are called to align yourself with the universal laws by choosing to heal yourself. Divine is saying you're going to see so much evidence of karma unfolding. It is happening. Yes. Let it be confirmed. The karma that you have been picking up on that's happening for others, it is well underway. But Divine is asking you to bring your focus, because that was one of these number cards, to bring your focus, your awareness back to yourself. Because there's so much greatness that is manifesting for you. If you become distracted by seeing someone else's justice being served, then you're not enjoying your blessings as much as you could. It is time to start the process of forgiving those who did you harm, because they were out there. They were out there. And that means deciding consciously that they will not determine your story of who you are and what you have experienced, for you are a powerful storyteller and co-creator, and you will tell a heroic tale of overcoming that which has caused you pain. This is your testimony. All the ops gave you an opportunity to turn some bullshit into something beautiful, and you did it. You have done it, and love, you are continuing to do it. And it's a good look. It's the best look. And it really is what made people mad in the first place, because they saw that in you. But by triggering this pain that has been in your heart, that you're releasing now, it gave you an experience that taught you things that you could never have learned by reading a book or by watching a video. This was something that you had to go through. And you did it gracefully and with strength. I just want to repeat that. You will tell a heroic tale of overcoming that which has caused you pain. Ashe. Your willingness to engage in healing, to free yourself from your past and soothe your heart, is an awesome superpower. Pink Sapphire Spirit is here as a reminder that you can do the work. You can continue to do the work because you've already been doing it. That walking through the forge of fire and letting go of the pain will remake you strong as steel going forward. Yes, you're regaining your strength. That's right. You will persist, and as you embrace the wisdom you have earned, find the power to say never again. By making the choice to heal yourself and forgive yourself for not knowing better. Every choice you made in the past taught you. I always say you didn't go wrong. You just learned a lesson. Positive things are to come, and you can rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally in this process of healing, acceptance, and forgiving. Ashe. So receive the energy of that pink sapphire. If you want to connect with some pink sapphire, you can. If you want to connect with a tree, even though this is petrified wood, I know it's a little different, but still that strength and courage and the energy of having firm roots, firm foundation. A firm foundation is coming through with that wood. So, yes. Whew. Ashe. Thank you, Divine, for these messages. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, beautiful being. And thank you so much for joining me. I wish you so many blessings, so much peace. And I also wish you moments throughout each and every day where you just take a minute to reflect on your beauty, your courage, your strength, what you've come through, what you've manifested, what you've transmuted, because you are a powerful alchemist and you have earned that title, and there's nobody that can take that away from you ever. Okay? All right. I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings, beautiful being. Take care.